Es para mí un honor presentar a Paola García Martínez.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are, anything your heart desires will come to you. These words, sung for Pinocchio, could not be more true. The sky, indeed, is full of stars. At times it's hard for us to see them all. It might even appear as if some days certain stars fade away and new ones appear, but the reality is that the stars are always there. It depends on our perception whether we see them or not. My interest in the stars began in a special lake house located in Kingston, Texas. I guess I had never actually paid close attention to the sky until the summer of 2015, the very first time my family and I went to the lake. After days full of kayaking, endless cornhole matches, and some s'mores, my cousins and I decided to go sit in the middle of the dark backyard and stargaze. At first, I couldn't believe what my eyes were seeing. I had never witnessed such an amazing thing. All my eyes could see were beautiful and sparkling stars. Not one, not two, but thousands of them. Ever since, I've loved to stare at the sky and watch all of the different stars it has. But what catches my attention the most is how sometimes we can see them very easily and sometimes not. And I think this exact same thing happens in life. At some points in our life, some people are more present than others, and therefore shine more in our skies. Nevertheless, even though they're out of sight, it doesn't mean their essence will be lost in our sky. In the end, all stars can shine again. It might appear as if all stars are the same, but they're not. If you pay close attention, you can see bright, dim, large, small, reddish, and blue stars. Stars of all kinds with unique characteristics. If you even pay more attention, you can see how stars have special arrangements, each one occupying a particular place in the night sky in relation to the others, which we often refer to as constellations. The stars in my sky have come to me as people I love, fulfilling my heart's desires. When I look up to the sky, I can see a very wonderful star. Its strong brightness made me notice how pure and noble this star is. I think that the fact that we look like sisters has made my relationship with the star to be one of a kind. The type of relationship that consists of much love, cute hidden messages in my suitcase, and of course, a little bit of gossip. Honestly, I have no idea of what my life would be like with such an amazing role model. I really hope the star knows that I love her to the moon and back, and how grateful I am for everything she has done for me. Next to the star is a line one of which apparently I'm quite alike. What I most love about this star is how devoted he is in every single aspect of life. I think I understand this star so well because I'm just like him, weird, creative, and kind. I really want to thank this star for dancing with me in the middle of the storm, for those long road trip deep talks, and even though I might not always like it, for showing me those 10-minute long informational videos, which I guess in some way have made me more mature. This star has taught me songs that have enlightened my heart, such as Te Amo and Solo Tú, and I think it's a great moment to make him know that he indeed is the hero of my dreams. The next star is one of the most spectacular stars I've ever seen. This one is not like the other ones. This one has lived through exactly the same difficulties I have, and therefore understands me like no other. I know for a fact that without this special star, everything in my life would be so boring. Although at times the star likes to tell me, a veces me hartas, a veces, I would like to think that most of our time together consists of pure smiles and laughs. I can never thank him enough for being the most amazing best friend, chef, and of course, for always hacerme segunda for a chai. I really hope my best friend knows that even though I may act as a second mom at times, everything I do for him is from the very bottom of my heart, and I really hope I've done it well. Finally, I would like to mention something very extraordinary that I've seen on the black canvas of the night sky: shooting stars. When we see a shooting star, we aim for a wish and hope that one day it will come true. But why do we do this? Well, the reality is that people have thought for many years that some sort of portal between the heavens and earth opens, allowing stars to slip through and become visible. I've seen a lot of shooting stars in the sky, but there was this delightful shooting star that captured my attention the most, and I decided to name it Gepetto. This shooting star was certainly made of something different, and honestly, I must have done something very good in life to have the fortune to cross paths with such a marvelous shooting star. Gepetto was a star that always had my back no matter what. The type of star who, honestly, I wish to become one day. I can even say that this star healed my life in a way I didn't know was needed, just as he did for many others. Like all stars, Gepetto was once a star, but after 15 years of providing the most valuable lessons in life, eventually it was time for him to fly. For instance, I've been able to see him from my glance in the sky, and I genuinely hope that he has seen me grown into the mature and strong woman I am today, or at least knows that I have learned to swallow my pills a little bit easier. Just Advils though, nothing bigger. I couldn't be more thankful for the constellation of stars surrounding me 24/7. How could I not mention my two beautiful sisters who have always been there for me? My hippie and vegetarian stars, which I miss every day, my cutest freckle star, and of course, or my twin stars, who I hope are as excited as I am for next semester. And of course, my guardian star, who has not only saved me from much car trouble, but has brought me two lovely brand new stars into our constellation. I like to think that my stars have been there through thick and thin, even though sometimes I can see them all by no fault of theirs. I've learned a lot from observing the stars painted on a pitch black sky. I've learned that stars change colors, and even though they may drift apart from one another, their arrangement will always be perfect. Soon enough, my stars will be aligned in a different location. Next semester, I will be moving to the city I've dreamed of all my life. And even though not everything has gone exactly as I expected, I know for a fact that those dark nights were needed to produce this bright star. Today, I thank my stars for making my sky and constellation a wonderful place. I thank them for making me the stubborn, joyful, and charismatic woman that I am. Thank you for arranging yourself so perfectly in the sky. I'll be here stargazing, recalling the words of Jiminy Cricket. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme when you wish upon a star. Thank you.